What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video. And today we have the Ultimate Edition Series 30 Seth freaking Rollins. Just got this figure brand new from Ringside Collectibles WrestlingFigures.com, and it's based on the January 6th, 2025 edition of Raw when he went one-on-one with CM Punk in the main event and did lose. This was the first ever edition of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and he had this wicked cool looking red and black attire with this huge jacket, which I cannot wait to get this thing out of the box. So I say we waste no time. But when you look at the Ultimate Edition box, like it's just breathtaking, man. I hope they never ever change the Ultimate Edition series boxes. It's just really awesome, man. You got the red, you got the white, you got the product shot of the figure on the back, looking really realistic. So Seth Rollins over here. Got the Ultimate Edition logo there. Ultimate Edition boxes are just awesome, man. Like I said, I hope they never change them. But we got my brand new pocket knife here, and we are gonna slice open this Seth freaking Rollins. Just crack the tape, and then boom, here's Seth freaking Rollins in the plastic case. Well, what does it say down here? Because usually they have like the phrases. It says "burn it down." I don't often pay attention to the little phrases on the bottom of the Ultimate Edition boxes. It's really cool, man. It just gives them a lot more personality. Here's Seth Rollins in the box. This looks absolutely awesome, man. I cannot wait to get this open. I want to be doing the majority of this on camera, so here we go. You got the little connector things that hold the figures to the clear plastic wrap, but you kind of just gotta hold on a second. You kind of just gotta rip them in just like that. There's Seth Rollins, man. He's looking like a stud. You got the Raw Netflix Rollins. Legs pose well. That's what I'm always sure to check when I get a figure out of the box these days. But yeah, aside from that, got the interchangeable head sculpt. I am going to touch on all this stuff in a little bit more detail in a GIF here. Getting all the interchangeable hands out with the open hands and the Orton style hands. Then he's also got the glasses up here, which might be a little bit longer. I might have to grab some scissors because of this little connector thing up top. I think I might be able to finagle it out without doing that. There you go. I just ripped it. Didn't even have to cut it. But you got the red and black glasses. These look really unique. Let's get a closer look at everything right now. Into the accessories for your Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins, he is coming with a lot. First of all, we got these Randy Orton style of interchangeable hands, so you can do the orchestrating, the open style ricochet hands, so you can, I guess, put them off to the side. Those are always good to have with the Seth Rollins, and good to have with any sort of figure are the microphone holding hands here. I'm not going to touch on the interchangeable hands too much, because let's face it, we've gone through all of them before, and I'd rather just go through the accessories that are more unique. First of all, we got this blank Seth Rollins head sculpt, which does look a lot like Seth Rollins, although I will say we do see this head sculpt quite a bit. I can't even tell you how many of this head sculpt that I have. I just wish that I just hope that eventually we get some new Seth Rollins head sculpts here. I've heard some new Seth Rollinses that are going to be coming out, like in some new upcoming Elite series. So hopefully we see a new Seth head sculpt there. But I don't know, man. It's not that I'm getting sick of these head sculpts. It's just that we've had them for a while. And this screaming head sculpt, I really can't tell you how many of this I have, man. But obviously, this looks a lot like Seth Rollins too. I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad head sculpt. I'm saying we've seen it a lot. But the blonde highlights are looking really good. They look way more realistic than we've seen in the past. So I guess that is cool. But I don't know, man. I just want some new Seth Rollins head sculpts, if I'm being honest. The glasses for Seth Rollins. I was concerned about how these glasses would fit, but I did find out that they fit like a glove, man. You got the black rimmed glasses with the red in the center. They're kind of like Macho Man glasses. Like you remember the Macho Man glasses back in the day where it have like the teeth on the rim of the glasses that be like chomping down. This looks very similar to the Macho Man glasses. Very extravagant, very Seth Rollins like glasses here. And I really don't have many Seth Rollins that come with sunglasses. So yeah, getting these are really cool. And the accessory that is in many ways the main selling point for this figure for a lot of people, we got this huge cloth good, man. How they even made this cloth good and mass produced this and made a bunch of this cloth good, I don't even know. Because this thing is just so insane. It has a very unique material. Like, I've never gotten any cloth good that has this sort of material before. I can't even explain what it feels like, man. Like, it's just very textured, feels really nice in the hand. Like it feels like scales, if I'm being totally honest. And it's really awesome. Like you got all this detail up on top with the torso piece and the shoulder pads. Obviously, you got the red and the black design going throughout this jacket. If you're wondering where it velcros up, it opens up very discreetly right there. But if you line it up properly, you can't even tell that there's Velcro here, man. Like it just looks like you can't even tell, man. This is a really awesome quality jacket for your Seth Rollins. If you want to put this thing up, I guess you can do that. I mean, it might not stay. I actually shut my mouth. It very well might stay. So if you want to perk the neck piece up on your Seth Rollins, you can very much do that. Here we got the visionary, the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins in his most natural form with the blank face head sculpt and the microphone holding hands. This figure from the off is looking really, really good, even without the cloth good. I love this attire a lot, man. This is one of the attires that I wanted really, really badly when he was starting off 2025. He had like the Netflix Raw attire, the Royal Rumble attire, the Elimination Chamber attire, and so far we've gotten all those. I'm still holding hope for WrestleMania 41 attire with the white and gold. But here you got Seth Rollins. Head is sitting really well on the neck peg. I remember with some elite Seth Rollinses that I've gotten in the past, the head doesn't always stay on the body very well. But this head is nice and sturdy. It ain't going anywhere, man, and it sits really, really well on this torso. As for the torso, he does have the classic Seth Rollins style of torso, which I believe you can spin to 360. Yeah, there you go. You can spin the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins torso to a full 360 if you want to. Diaphragm joint is working really, really well as always, as are the butterfly joints, because obviously this is honestly one of my favorite Ultimate Edition torsos, if I'm being totally honest. I think it fits a lot of different guys. Like we've gotten it on Cody, we've gotten it on Seth, we've gotten it on Finn Balor, I'm pretty sure. You can see the chest hair as well as a minor factory error on the right side of his abs there. I'm not sure if you can really tell, but there is very much a factory error there. But we are seeing the tattoo on the back, which is really, really awesome. Glad I didn't skip out on that. On the right hand, on the right arm more accurately, there's black wrist tape. And then on the left arm, you got the red wrist tape, which gives it a really clean look. It's like half and half. Moving down to this attire, it's looking really, really awesome. The Raw and Netflix gear with the red. Red is my undisputed favorite color in the world. So getting a red Seth Rollins, the first red Seth Rollins in my entire collection, at least with fully red attire, is really, really awesome. You got the belt on the crotch piece here, the belt buckle, as well as the stitching on the front. That's all molded. You can feel all that. Unfortunately, when you go down to the legs, you can't feel this and you can't feel this. That would have been pretty cool. I mean, it's not really a criticism. I can definitely live with this just being painted on. But here you got the black going down the leg with the really clean looking kick pads. Black one is outlined in red. Red one is outlined in black. Moving to the back, you got some more design on the back of the left boot with the red and black. This is just absolutely awesome, man. I mean, look at this attire. This is so dang cool on Seth Rollins. A really unique gear, really awesome gear. As for articulation, I'm gonna go through all of it real quick. You can still get a 360 on the head sculpt, even with the hair. Butterfly joints, diaphragm, I was talking about all that earlier. Arms go out about that much. They go to a 360. Bicep swivel, arms, all the hand rotation that you normally get. And if you want to, you can take the arms out just like that. If you want to put like a different kind of jacket on there or something, you can definitely do that. Waist swivel goes to 360. It is kind of tight, but you got to break it in a little bit. Legs go up about that much without hip displacement joints, and then when you put the hip displacement joints down, they go up about that much, so that is indeed pretty cool. And here you can see the discrepancy of the hip displacement joints in motion, then not in motion right there. Got the full thigh cut going to a 360. Knees, there's pins on the knees, so of course they're going to be moving really well. It's only slightly inhibited by the knee pad, because these knee pads actually aren't cut in the back, so it's only slightly inhibited. But yeah, I can definitely live with this as well. You got the full boot swivel to a 360. Ankles go down, and they also have the new style of 360 ankle pivot, the new age style. And topping it off at the end with the legendary toe articulation at the bottom of the boots. What an awesome Seth Rollins. I say we throw the accessories on it right now, which I cannot wait to do. Let's get this jacket on the Ultimate Edition Series 30 Seth Rollins. This thing is heavy too, so it can probably knock the figure down if you throw it at it. Here's Seth Rollins with all his accessories on, standing next to some figures I wanted to compare him to. On the right, over here, at least our right, we have the best in the world, CM Punk, the Oracle, Paul Heyman, and then over here, I forgot to get him in the frame, but it is the Ring General Gunther, because if you saw Raw last night, you will see that Seth Rollins versus Gunther is going to be happening at WrestleMania. pretty random match, but I feel like their hands were kind of tied here because, Gunther was originally supposed to fight Rey Mysterio, and then Rey Mysterio got injured, and then Seth Rollins was supposed to fight Braun Breaker, and then Braun Breaker got a hernia, so, yeah, their hands were kind of tied here. It is going to be a really good match, though, let's be honest. But over here, we have all the members of the Vision as well. We have Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, as well as the new tag team champions of Austin Theory and Logan Paul. Seth Rollins in a slightly more expressive pose, standing next to some of the other Seth Rollinses I have in my collection. The Elite 86, the Top Picks Dusty Rhodes attire, the Elite 117, the WrestleMania 41 Elite, and the Elite Series 109 in the gold attire. This Seth Rollins, I know it's kind of cliche because this is my newest one, but it's my favorite. This is my favorite Seth Rollins figure in my entire collection. It used to be this one over here because this one is still absolutely awesome with the white and the purple flames and the really unique style of pants. But this one, it's more familiar with Seth Rollins because you got the traditional tights on there instead of those weird pants. You got the insane cloth good, the red gear. The red it definitely puts it above the rest because, like I said, red's my favorite color. And Seth Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So yeah, this figure is absolutely awesome. Hard to stand this thing with the jacket, not gonna lie. That has been my review of the WWE Ultimate Edition Series 30 Seth freaking Rollins. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would greatly appreciate it if you were to smash a like on this video, subscribe to Jet Wrestling, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video when I do post one. But yes, Jet Wrestling out.